We got brand new segments this week.
We do.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Me and Quinn are both going to have our little funny segments here to have some fun here and like ease the tension a little bit. It is a chill vibe after all.
Exactly.
I'm going to start with my little segment here. And every week I am going to find a coach from college, high school, NFL, any of them, and have a funny interview / quote / press conference moment here. So I got a new intro for this. Hit it.
On to Cincinnati.
Never say never,
On to Cincinnati.
but never.
All right. So for my quote of the week, it is going to go to none other than a former NFL coach, Quinn, Matt Rule, who is now the coach for Nebraska here. He was asked in an interview, I believe it was about like college games starting at noon or starting late in the day, and he had a funny statement here. Check it out.
I hate it. I mean, I hate it. If it's up to me, we play at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, kegs and eggs and football. Let's go.
Kegs and eggs. Put that on a t-shirt. That is amazing. That man might have struggled in the NFL, but he is a good college coach, and Nebraska is led by the Mahomes copycat lookalike. Their quarterback literally like looks like Mahomes on purpose, and a lot of people are saying they're a scary team too, but that quote is just incredible, man. And that's one of many to come here for this. But Quinn, I got a new intro for your segment too, but before that, you want to explain your segment?
Yeah. So my segment is called Disappointing Dimwits. We're going to talk about some of the most disappointing players this week and crown the most despicable dimwit.
In Indianapolis, the offensive coordinator.
It was at this moment that he knew.
You're going to bust the play here, and then
What in the wide world is that?
You guys suck! Yes. That is our man
Perfect.
Wyatt's World there for the intro. And that is the intros, those two that will be played every week here. But Quinn, who are your disappointing dimwits?
So I'm going to go through a few of the positions. Not too many players, save some time. But I'm going to start with Scary Terry, having 6 receptions and only 22 yards. That's just kind of bad. You know, if anyone's starting him for fantasy or wanting him to get like good yardage would be sorely disappointed. I don't know what to say. Scary Terry is just supposed to be phenomenal and just kind of disappointing. Anyway, then, although this receiver might be even worse, Christian Kirk had 3 targets, 1 reception, and -1 yards. That's awful. That's just abysmal. Like, what? I know it's the Jags not doing well, but that's just bad. I'd say that's easily worse than Scary Terry, at least getting 22 yards, you know? Anyway, moving up to the running back position, which might be less surprising for people to do terribly at, but we have a zoom over to the Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott. 6 carries for 16 yards. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. I will say a decent shout for this is Zach Moss with 12 carries for 34 yards. I believe a little worse yard per carry, sorry, but still kind of not doing so hot. And of course, I'm not including these players who we don't really know because, I mean, obviously Joe Schmo with 1 carry for -1 yard isn't going to be that surprising. So we're sticking to more of the mainstream guys here. But then we're jumping up to tight end. And also our despicable dimwit of the week, Travis Kelce, with 1 catch for 5 yards. Like, what? People expected this guy to be phenomenal again. Like, I didn't draft him in fantasy, but, like, a lot of people did, and they're probably crying because they lost. But, yeah, so...
I know Swift was crying. I know she was.
Yeah, Kelce just was bad this week. You think against the Bengals, too, big game, but no, not at all. So... Yeah, congratulations, Travis Kelce, for being the first despicable dimwit. Hopefully you're not back here in the future, but if you are, well, maybe you can win it again.
You'll get slapped.